I've spent decades paddling whitewater across the globe. The mechanics of a kayak are natural and intuitive to me. The mechanics of a fly rod, however, are not. For years I've had friends try to nudge and push me into the sport. I never had the patience to get the hang of it. Too little time and too many tangled lines. But the main Salmon River in Idaho offers a rare commodity: focus. 6 days, 80 miles, 0 cell service. The objective was simple: decompress in the wilderness and finally commit the time required to untangle the art of fly fishing. The road north from California is long. We broke the haul at Angel Lake, a glacial tarn sitting at 8,400 feet in the East Humboldt Range in Nevada. It is a hidden pocket of alpine water in the expanse of the Nevada desert. We were headed for Idaho's Frank Church Wilderness and the Salmon River, often referred to simply as the Main within the Whitewater community. Frank Church is the largest contiguous wilderness area in the lower 48. The Salmon is nicknamed the River of No Return. In the early days, wooden sweepboats could navigate downstream, but the current was too powerful to return. Once you committed to the canyon, there was only one way out. Modern access has its own barriers. The private permit lottery is notoriously difficult. Eventually, we stopped waiting on luck and booked a 6-day raft-supported trip with Rocky Mountain River Tours. As a kayaker, I'm used to self-supported trips, hauling my own gear, earning every mile. Paying for a guide required swallowing a bit of pride, but the trade-off became immediately clear. When you aren't managing logistics or cooking for many people, you buy back the one thing you actually need to learn a new skill: time. As an avid kayaker, the whitewater here isn't the draw. At late July flows around 4,700 cubic feet per second, the river is forgiving. But the point of a multi-day trip isn't adrenaline, it is the lifestyle, it is the isolation. We put on at Corn Creek with the target of Carey Creek 80 miles downstream. The first 2 days were cold and wet. We covered 17 miles a day through rain and low temperatures. Natural hot springs, which are normally intolerable in the 100-degree plus summer heat of August, were a welcome break from our unseasonably damp weather. I tried to fish the main channel. I failed. In retrospect, I was applying small water logic to a massive volume of water. By day 3, the Rapids day, the weather broke. We covered 20 miles and navigated the section's most notable whitewater. Day 4 brought sandy beaches and slower water. That is when the disconnection hits. The outside world fades, you settle into river time. The fishing at camp remained poor, but the environment was enough. I managed a few small catches in the main stem, but I still lacked the necessary tactics and skills for such a waterway. In the Idaho wilderness, the best real estate for a beginner isn't the river, it's the tributaries. Day 5, a short 10-mile paddle left the afternoon open. One of our raft guides offered a correction: stop casting into the main flow, walk up the creek. I tied on what I now know to be an old standby of flies, the size 16 parachute Adams. The change was immediate. The side creeks were holding aggressive cutthroat. After a few small ones, I found a deeper eddy. A 12 to 14 inch cutthroat, a perfect dry fly strike, a genuine fight. I knew I was hooked on this sport.
That was good.